Let me guess. A long, lengthy tutorial. Explanation. Oh, my hero. Oh, hi, Bjorn. Why, look, it's my mom. Wait, no, really? Joanna is your mom? Who knew? My mom was Joanna Dark. Got something to say? Oh yeah, I'll show you something wicked too. That was actually nice. I did not press a button to skip past that dialogue. It skipped itself. The game has learned, it knows that I'm impatient when it comes to unnecessary fluff in video games. Because I have been uploading the, hold that thought. July. Encore, eh? Actually, here's an interesting question. Let's say, because obviously the rules of battle are different when you have a fixed, actual competitive battle, but I used Bubble Beam, right? I got hit with an Encore, which now prevents me from using any other move. My question is, what happens? I need to test this. What happens if, let's say, I had used Bubble Beam, and then I just leveled up, and then I replaced the Bubble Beam move with the Fury attack instead, and then got hit with the Encore? What would the game do? Would the move fail because I can't Encore a move that I don't know anymore? Or will I, for example, have to use Bubble Beam, and since I don't know it anymore, can't use any moves, and so I struggle and cause 1/4 damage to myself? That's actually a very interesting question. I'm curious what happens. That would be hard to replicate too. Okay, so here is a fun fact. When I was playing the original Pokemon Diamond for the Nintendo DS, this area right here is this, you need the odd keystone, which I was able to pick up from that guy, I think, was it just yesterday? And so I didn't know what to do. I was afraid of doing the wrong thing, and so I didn't do anything, and then I thought to myself, okay, I will save and quit, and then when I figure out what in the world is the deal with this, does it cause a Pokemon to appear, what do I need to do correctly? And I set the game down and didn't play Pokemon Diamond for years. So years later, when I tried to come back to the game to finish it, I had to pick up from here. So I don't want to break tradition. If I stopped here in the original game, I think I will power down here and not play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond for maybe a couple years. So see everyone back here in 2023. No, just kidding. I'm gonna keep playing. Wow, this girl has lots of Bidoofs. I'm sure my youngest niece will love this part. Maybe we can even, in the final YouTube cut, we'll cut in the Bidoof Cry Mix song that she can't stand. Evil laugh. And then it begs the question that nobody has ever been able to answer. If Pokemon can actually die somehow, because whenever they run out of HP, they faint, right? And so you can essentially resurrect them at the Poke Center an infinite number of times. So is it the case that the Pokemon have a finite number of times that they can actually faint? Or is it like an age thing, for example, like in actual real life? And not only that, when the Pokemon die, what type ghost Pokemon do they become? Like, yeah, if I catch a Ghastly or something, what Pokemon was it originally? Because there's no such thing as a Ghastly alive, living, non-ghost Pokemon. Well, aren't you the lively one? Speaking of lively and blondes and blue-eyes, that reminds me of Blake Lively. Is this another young couple that I have to embarrass? Whoa, look at that. They like walked over onto the same tile. They're intersecting like three-dimensionally. This video game will help teach us how teleportation works, or even better, how you can walk through walls or other solid surfaces. I have to stop for the day. My Pokemon toughened up from working on the ranch. I'm proud of them. My good sir, you should be more proud of that mustache and beard in this lifetime. What the crap was that? 2 random battles in 2 steps? Come on, Game Freak. Okay. If I trigger a 3rd Pokemon battle in a 3rd step, I'm gonna lose it. Go! That was scary. Of course. Why wouldn't we initiate a battle? We stepped on a grass tile for like 2 seconds. Which I originally didn't like as much as Gen 1. Holy crap, did you see that? I will always prefer an actual video game, not an interactive movie that you have to watch 10 minutes of movie and then, oh, let me move the control stick so I can move my character around for like 20 seconds and then trigger another 10-minute cutscene. That's not a video game, that's an interactive movie. So if I wanted to watch a movie, I'd pop in a DVD or a Blu-ray and watch a movie. When I want to play a video game, I want to play a video game, dang it. Look what the wind blew in. Hey girl. Well, I went shopping at the department store. Of course you did, gal. And well, of course I've been working on my Pokédex, but who can blame a gal who, when she sees a department store, goes crazy? But, well, I'll catch you later. Let me guess, you need to go check out the clothing section still? You do that. Me as a guy, I only need maybe about 5 minutes total to shop for my clothes. But we wouldn't want the ladies any other way. Ah, it's an interesting puzzle, slide puzzle. I get it now. That's cute. That's one thing I really miss about your modern Pokemon games is they've really taken out all of the puzzles. In Gen 1 they had some really good ones, Gen 2 and so forth, but I can't remember when I don't want to be too derogatory, but before they dumbed it down. Sword and Shield, almost everything is just some linear path. You can't get lost, there's no maze, you're always directed from point A to point B. The gyms are very simple. Alright, let's get our last battles done so that we can focus on this puzzle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, can we battle through this Soji screen? Alright, hey, look at that. With this, I can now use Fly. I have no memory of where I actually get Fly in this game. So hopefully it's just some scene, like maybe even walking outside. Dawn or somebody gives it to me. Oh, there she is! Gimme, gimme, gimme! I dropped my Pokédex by accident. What, were you too busy shopping? And Team Galactic took it. Now they won't give it back. I think the truth about the matter is you were busy shopping, you set your purse down, you set your Pokédex down, the management grabbed it, put it in Lost and Found, and just because the department store is run by Team Galactic, you are saying, accurately, although misleading, that Team Rocket has it. Why they won't give it back though? Maybe, I don't know, maybe you can't prove your identification, maybe you can't prove it's yours, and so they don't want to just give it out to a random stranger claiming it's theirs. Think about this, what if, let's just say, what if I go up into a Walmart and say, oh hey man, like I dropped a $100 bill and it's totally mine. Do you have a $100 bill in your lost and found? Even if they did, logically they would think to themselves, well, it could be the case that this person has honestly lost a $100 bill, but can they prove it's their $100 bill? I'm thinking of going to Pastoria City. The Great Marsh there is home to many kinds of Pokemon. Well, rats, she didn't give me fly, did she? Oh, snap! There it is. Call it good for there. I've gone into somebody's house, and I come stealing their items that they have lying on the floor. And digging out things out of their garbage can. Kids, don't try this at home. Okay, so this, let me examine the statue. It's a very expensive looking Pokemon statue. Oh, you got your fingerprints on it. Because this guy says, you may look, but please refrain from touching this Pokemon statue. Get anything good or interesting until you beat the Elite Four. Did you see that starter? He was like doing a little Elvis Presley swaying his hips. Or is that because I'm poisoned? See, look at, he did it again. Or is it because I got intimidated? I don't know. So think about this. If I'm just wandering around the grand universe of Pokemon games, picking up every single possibly dirty item I find on the ground, I mean, that's gross. Oh yeah, I hate this mud. You can walk at normal speed, but every once in a while you fall in to the mud and you have to wiggle your little rear end free. Oh, see, I got stuck. It's kind of like on Animal Crossing, the pitfalls. Oh, I fell in again. Oh, come on. This is worse than the random battle encounter rate. Am I stuck in the bog? Of course not. How silly. This is a full-body mud pack. If it weren't, I would be squirming and struggling to get out. I don't know how smart it is to be in the mud there, knee-deep in a dress, though. But hey, I don't judge. Maybe she's practicing for like mud wrestling tournaments or something. I don't know. Well, it's another Foamite, possibly contaminated object. Look at that! Called it! It's toxic. Get it? Oh, I cracked myself up. Hey look, she matches her Pokemon. They're both wearing yellow. Isn't that cute? How would you like to have an NPC name? Parasol Lady. Not as cool as Blue Shirt Guy. Let's get out of this swamp. And look at this. Magically, it's sunny. You gotta love video games, though. No, kid, you don't look like you have a super tough body. And before 20 years passes and he grows up to be an NFL football player, and he's like 3 times my size, rubbing it in my face. So you got Mr. Nacho Libre, another topless guy. This is actually the second topless guy that I will be featuring in my streams. The first one actually comes from Mario Bros. 3 for the original Nintendo. Oh, and listen up. Don't you dare follow me. So what are you gonna do if somebody says don't follow you? That would be like, if I say don't think of elephants, what do you think about? Elephants. What movie's that on? You lost, bro. Huh, yeah, maybe you did get a bit tougher since last time. That even shocked me a bit, so yeah, I got beat because I was careless. So hey, Yeah, because you couldn't possibly lose because I'm actually a better skilled Pokemon trainer than you. Wait for a nice little, underhanded compliment there, Barry. You know, Pokemon needs to add a surf move that works on lava so we can surf over lava. You need to have more respect for a grown-up. So just because I beat you automatically means that I disrespect you? Yeah, that's a line of logic that I can't understand. What, am I supposed to purposely lose just because you're an adult? In fact, here's another interesting question. What if I had, I don't know, all level 100 Pokemon in my party, and it would be physically impossible, even if I tried to purposely lose, to actually lose? It would still be showing disrespect because I won against an adult? Their levels, at least in the original games. Oh, I get it. The artist is painting the beauty.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
You leave me no choice. My Pokemon will knock you out. You mean your Pokemon will knock out my Pokemon, not me, personally. They say there is an island inside the lake, and that a mysterious Pokemon resides there. I guess that's better than a lake within a lake. Lakeception. I'd rather spend 1 minute in an area where I get 5 times the experience than 5 times the amount of time, 5 minutes, in an area where the experience is 5 times as fewer. It's very interesting. Did you see the background of the blue mountains really did not change during that animation? You can use the secret medicine and then it becomes foggy. However, I do not believe we actually we're not required to actually use defog. In fact, if we had moves that never missed, that was so cute, then we could use it to our advantage. Alright, hold that thought. When a beautiful blonde interrupts me, I will shut up. Holy crap, 1 step. Let me see if I can trigger another random battle by walking a step. Look at that! No random battle. No, that doesn't count because that's a trainer battle.